Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Darkest Dungeon. This is a game which has been recommended to me on numerous occasions, and I just haven't had the opportunity to play until now. So torn, Ben streaming Ultimate General, but been waiting for this for like half a year. Yeah, people have been requesting this from me for a long time, and now we're actually going to get a chance to play. Activate DLCs. I'm going to activate all the things. Is this my first estate? The Crimson Court increases the complexity and pressure of the campaign. It's recommended for only experienced players. Okay, so I should turn this off. Radiant campaigns, while still challenging, are adjusted to be faster and more forgiving. Suggested for your first Darkest Dungeon experience. Normal are the original settings. There is no time limit to win. The campaign will be longer and more challenging. Or Stygian. Campaigns are not for the faint of heart. Expect no quarter, no forgiveness. You must conquer the evil within a time and hero death limit. I'm going to go with Darkest. And this is going to be called the Darkest Mordred. In fact, just the Darkest Mord. The Darkest Death. I like it. What's that button do? Does that save? Aha. So Musketeer adds the Musketeer heroes. Crimson Court includes the Courtyard region, all associated quests, monsters, bosses, treasures, and storylines. Districts, upgrade your hamlet by building new structures. Flagellant heroes, shield breaker heroes, and new monsters. Collar of Madness adds the Farmstead region, contains new quests, monsters, treasures. Also activates 4 new districts in town. See, this is a region. Surely the regions are okay. Sod it. We're going with that too.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling, serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
Too loud? Okay, I'll turn it down. This was kind of hard to judge the audio for. With the stagecoach destroyed and the caretaker gone, you will have to make your journey to the hamlet on foot. Okay. I guess this is a loading screen. It's badass loud, but yeah. Yeah, the narrator for this is excellent. Is this a loading screen? Ah, yes. Right, let's go to here. Options. Whoa. Audio. I think I just closed something. Master volume. Let's drop this down to about 40% then, I guess. Increase music again, slightly. Okay. So this is how we move. I'm going to move this way. This feels safer. Select a destination on the map. That one.
Brigands have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead.
While in a hallway, press D to move forwards and A to move back. If you prefer the mouse, you can click ahead or behind to move them. Halt! Okay, I halted. Guess I didn't actually need to. Oh, hello.
Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion. that all may hear of your arrival.
Kill the enemy. Combat is turn-based. On your hero's turn, click a skill icon, then click on the selected target. If you can't select a particular skill, it's because the hero needs to be standing in a different spot, or there are no valid targets. Mouse over the skill to see the requirements. So this is the shooty dude. That's his equipment. Grape shot blast. These are the positions they're standing in, so he's currently in second place, so he can be in second or third, and he will hit everything in first, second or third. This one needs to be in the top 3. Grape shot doesn't seem like it's going to be worth it, seeing it's just one guy. However, how much damage does it do? Accuracy 95, accuracy 75. This does more damage. And he's now bleeding. And then dude with the big sword, Reynold the Crusader, can smite him. Or he can Zealous Accusation, which is apparently ranged, but does less damage. Stunning Blow has a 100% chance to stun. Or he can use the Bulwark of Faith once, which is a damage buff. I'm going to stun this one.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
That worked. Each item, if you take it, will occupy a space in your inventory. Mouse over the items to show details about them. This works in your inventory as well. I will take it all. Right, these characters need to be renamed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up Twitch and I'm just going to grab all of the current subscribers. So if you want to have a chance of being named in this game, you need to make sure that you're a subscriber in the time it takes me to go to my dashboard and pull this up. Although I'll probably remix these again in the future. Where to download this from. Haha, here it is. Download subscriber list. This will go to here. Today's date is 25th 10 2019. Open. Right, let's delete all of that stuff, it's not useful. Then I need to do equals previous slot proper. There we go. 133 subscribers. Nice. And then the next thing I need to do is remove username. And then... is there a way of randomizing this? In fact, it looks pretty random already. We're just going to go with the top. So we're going to have the Crusader, Don Bassos. Oops. That'll keep. And we're going to have... in fact, this... the Crusader is going to be Commander Faceless, because that sounds more like a Crusadery name. Oops. CMDR then. And then the Ruffian, the Highwayman, is going to be Don Bassos. There we go. Cool. Onwards and upwards. Wait. Let's collect ourselves. Now let's go charging blindly onwards. While exploring, you'll find interactive objects. click or press W to investigate them. Take a look at this tent. Someone has camped here recently. Someone left valuables.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies. Leave nothing unchecked. There is much to be found in forgotten places.
Here we go. Oh,
An
hello.
ambush. Send these vermin a message. The rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome.
So we have got tracking shot as well, which I hadn't noticed before. Bypasses stealth, de-stealth, does 12% extra damage, does extra accuracy and also crit. Reduces damage by 80%. Pistol shot, here we go. Accuracy 85, 15% less damage. However, it has a better chance of critting and does more against marked enemies. Or I can just try to stab this fool. And then stab him. Which makes him bleed. Ow! And then I'm gonna go and stun. Big man. Wait, did he just resist 100% stun chance? Ow! It's my turn. Click on you to see your abilities. You can be in the front 2 spots to use most of your abilities. So the fact that you're not in the front right now isn't the biggest deal. I'll just stab the bloodletter again. Make him bleed some more. And then I think I'm just going to go and smite him. That's not smiting. That's missing. Again.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
When most monsters die, they leave corpses. Corpses act as temporary obstacles and will eventually go away on their own. You can attack corpses to destroy them faster, but often a better approach is to use range skills, push-pull skills, or even corpse-clearing special skills that some heroes possess. Monsters killed with bleed, blight, or crits leave no corpses at all. Interesting. Stun. Oh, that counts as 2 spots. Oh, I see. That's a good thing I have a pistol then. Hoping that's a once per battle as opposed to a once overall. No damage, that's better. Though these bleeds are starting to take their toll. Past turn, hero will suffer stress. That doesn't sound good. But there is nothing that he can do. Oh, but we can attack the corpse. Okay, cool. Miss me.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Destroy them all. The blood is a special type of supply item. Any collected bottles of the blood will be retained and restated at the quest end. They may be added to the provisions of embarking parties. The blood is rare. Spread it around wisely amongst those in need. Okay. Medicinal herbs, jade, and then deeds. After you've completed the requirements of a quest, you have the options to return to town at any time. Just click the crest. You don't need to return to the starting room of the dungeon to exit. Bandit's trap chest. That's fine. Blighted. Did I get anything from the chest? That doesn't look like we got anything from the chest. Oops, I did not mean to move to that room. I meant to leave. There we go, that's what I meant to do. Quest rewards, 5,000 gold. Gold greases palms, builds empires, and instigates murder. Collected treasure, 780. We've got no heirlooms, but we did get 2 deeds. 2 bits of food. Some gold, some citrine, jade, and medicinal herbs. Cool! Both of them gain some resolve. Plus 10% damage to ranged skills. And 10% less bleed resist. Well, that's not good.
Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
The ruins have been unlocked. Don Bassos is now an apprentice highwayman. Commander Faceless is now an apprentice crusader. Successfully complete your first foray into the ruins. Defeat the apprentice necromancer, the sonorous prophet, the necromancer, the fulminating prophet, the necromancer lord, the gibbering prophet, the wizened hag, the brigand 8-pounder, hag, brigand 12-pounder, hag, witch, brigand 16. Good grief, there's a lot of them. Succeed in the first assault in the darkest dungeon, second, third, complete the final. Defeat the miller, defeat the smiller, defeat the butcher. And then get people to resolve level 6. Cool. Get help where you may. On any screen in the game, press and hold H to see the contextual help for controls in that mode. Try it in town, exploring, fighting, camping, and more. Right-click on a hero in the roster to inspect their detailed character sheet. They can be renamed to dismiss permanently. Click on buildings to use them. Stagecoach recruits new heroes. Blacksmith upgrades them. Guilds upgrades their skills. Survivalist upgrades their camping skills. Tavern gets stress relief. Abbey is stress relief. Sanitarium is quirks and diseases. And then the Nomad. Purchase rare items. I'm hoping their characters recover all their health between missions. I'm guessing so. Alright, so let's go visit the graveyard.
Most will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
At least there's nobody in here yet. I mean, that's positive. Right? Yeah, I don't think we're really going to need this building. We may as well just demolish it. It's going to be useless. Stagecoach's new heroes. Oh, that's the Nomad wagon. I see. View the ancestors' memoirs.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Oh, this is all the story stuff. Gotcha.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
You'll need to recruit all of these heroes to fill out a party of 4. Drag and drop them onto the roster. So we have a Plague Doctor and a Vestal.
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
While you're here, spend some of your starting heirlooms on upgrading the stagecoach network. This will increase the number of heroes available here in the future. To upgrade, click the plus symbol on the left, then click on the upgrade. Aha. Upgrading the stagecoach increases the available heroes for hire each week or increases your roster size. What is my roster size? We can have up to 10. Number of heroes to 3. Size of roster to 13. Or this gets us higher levels early on. We have 20 crests. 12 deeds, so we can actually afford this. I'm not going to go any further, however. Then the Nomad Wagon.
Trinkets and charms, gathered from all the forgotten corners of the earth.
Plus 20% disease resistance, -2 dodge, or plus 15% healing skills. That sounds cool, but it also sounds super expensive. What's that? Is that Reef Jiggle? It is. Oh no, this is somebody else. The comet's crash has attracted an opportunist who specializes in otherworldly treasure. You can spend crystal shards earned in the farmstead here. And we can also upgrade the wagon size and the merchant's network. Number of trinkets available to 4. Reduces trinket cost by 10. Alright, so what's that? Survivalist. Oh. Embark. There isn't much more you can do in town right now. It's time to embark on a quest. Click on the embark button on the bottom of the screen. Well, I want to have a look at the blacksmith. I can't, because it's broken. Right, all of this stuff is still shattered, so it's just going to be these guys. Now, you guys have the crest. Does that mean you've leveled up? %10 extra damage if torches above 75. In town will only pray for stress relief. Prone to stealing items. Bleed resist reduction. Oh, you can change how they look. White one. What the hell does that thing mean? I don't know. Make you a bit of a wasteland wanderer. Right, and then these guys need names as well. So this is henceforth going to be known as Larsman, the Plague Doctor, and then the Vestal, who I believe is a healer, is going to be named Isdar. And you will definitely not die. Ever. Alright, so Plague Doctor has the Noxious Blast, which is ranged from the back 3 spots. Pretty accurate, doesn't do much damage, but it does blight them. So what does blight do? 5 points per round for 3 rounds. I guess it's just like a poison damage. Plague Grenade hits the back 2 people. So that hits the front 2, this hits the back 2. Accurate, does no damage, and then it does blight damage, so the Plague Doctor is basically damage over time. Incision, pretty accurate, crit chance, and it bleeds. Front 2. And Disorientating Blast is a stun. And it clears corpses. Interesting. Alright, Isdar. You have the Mace Bash, which just hits stuff. Dazzling Light, which is increase in torch. Pretty accurate, doesn't do a huge amount of damage, but it is a stun. Divine Grace is a heal. Divine Comfort is a party heal. And you have party skills too. Interesting. I haven't even looked at those yet. Then these two we've already seen before. So what are the party skills? Encourage. If they all have them, right? Same ones. No, these are actually different. Alright, so Commander Faceless has Encourage, which can reduce the stress on one character. Stand Tall removes mortality debuffs. And Zealous Speech reduces stress for all characters. Wound Care heals 15% hit points, removes bleeding and blight. Clean Guns, very important. Increases damage for the next 4 battles. Bandit Sense prevents nighttime ambush. Reduces chance of being surprised, increases chance of surprising. Larsman has the heal. Leeches is another heal. Self-medicate is another heal, and also increases accuracy. Encourage. Pray. If a character is religious, they lose stress. If they're not religious, they lose less stress. And they also gain some protection. Sanctuary. If religious, prevents nighttime ambush. All companions, if mortality debuffs, heal 50% of their hit points. And also lose a bunch of stress. Alright, let's do this.
A mecca of madness and morbidity. Your work begins.
This is where you select a quest and form an adventuring party of 4 heroes to embark upon it. Click on the quests, see their details, drag heroes into the slots at the bottom of the screen to form your party and the default party order. So all of this stuff is empty except for the Darkest Dungeon and the Warrens, I guess. This one's much easier. This one's level 6, so I don't think we want to do that right now. Test yourself in the mad realm of your fallen ancestor. Take note of how creatures have taken over, but don't delve too far. The Bleed Stone, a crest, and gold. Alright, so front line is going to be you. Behind you probably is Dar. Huzzah! Then Don Bassos, I think. And then Larsman at the back. These options. Glossary, inventory, goals.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
Hey, Don Bassos coming in with a 26-month resubscription. Thank you very, very much for that, Don Bassos. That's absolutely mental. There we go, 26 months update. Good luck, Mordred Deus Volt. Which character were you again? You're the rogue. Yeah, Commander Faceless is the Crusader, you're the rogue. Alright, we probably do need to buy some stuff. I don't know how much stuff though. Eat to restore health and stave off hunger. Each party member generally consumes 1 unit per meal. So, should we go with like 4 of these? Maybe 8? Let's do 8. One shovel. We have an anti-venom already. And take 2 bandages. Huzzah! 2 keys. Holy water we have already. Laudanum reduces stress. Now the more stuff that we carry, the less stuff that we can steal as loot. So I don't want to do too much. And then torches. Yeah, we do need a bunch of torches. Go 6. Eight torches. Sorry, 8 food and 4 torches was the recommended. Where did it say that? Did I just skip straight through it?